Hi, welcome back to Waxing On. It's Friday, and today I have an album that I just recently acquired, another drop off at my door, but it brought back some great memories. The album, Best of Arlo Guthrie. Now, some of you may remember Arlo Guthrie from Woodstock. Did a couple of tunes in the movie, on the album. I remember Arlo Guthrie from high school, if you can imagine. Back when I was in high school, and this was the era before pocket calculators even. I'm not talking computers, I'm talking pocket calculators. You didn't even have those. And I was taking a course in typing. I thought I might need to know that later on. Turned out it became keyboarding with the new generation. But yeah, computers, really handy to have that come in. But while I was doing the typing class, we had kind of a hippie style teacher. But one of the treats we got once the actual lesson was over, while we were practicing, she would put on Alice's Restaurant, and we typed along with the rhythm of that. And I'll tell you, probably 2 days a week, we'd be listening to the Alice Restaurant Massacre as we typed. And it kind of got me into Arlo Guthrie. And that's where I went off and bought one of his albums. I obviously bought the Alice's Restaurant album. And whole one side was, the Alice Restaurant Massacre, and then we got a couple other tunes on the other side. But it was really interesting. I actually went out and bought the music book that he had put out at that time in a little, a gift store in my hometown. And again, some fun stuff. I spent hours learning that Alice's Restaurant lick. Well, hours, I'm going to say months learning that, getting the finger picking down. But I kind of lost track of it. I had it, and it got loaned out and never returned, so I hadn't really even thought about it. And I noticed Arlo's on Facebook there. I'm following, he's doing a lot of touring. He went back, did a free concert at Woodstock during the anniversary. But he's out there and still playing and still on the road. Anyways, when this came, it just reminded me of all those great tunes that he's done. And it was really a lot of fun. So it's the best of. There's no liner notes. Strictly the album inside the sleeve. There was no other information. Let's take a look at it. Now, times must have changed in the recording session because the Alice's Restaurant does not take up the whole side on here. We've got side 1 is Alice's Restaurant, Gabriel's Mother's Highway Ballad 16 Blues, and Cooper's Lament. Now, on the side 2 is another tune from the Alice's Restaurant Massacre album, Motorcycle. Bracketed the significance of the pickle song. Coming into Los Angeles, you may remember from Woodstock, Last Train, Darkest Hour, and Last to Leave, and wrapping up with another classic, one of his big hits, got a lot of airplay, City of New Orleans. Arlo Guthrie, yes, remember the connection to Woody Guthrie. He's been on the road for years. He's still out there playing. I got to give the guy a lot of heart for that. Still packing in the audiences. We still want to hear what he has to say. He's a great singer-songwriter, and this album really brought back some real great memories for me. So I don't know, I looked on the streaming network and I could not find this actual album listed. Not that there's not a lot of material his out there, but this album just wasn't up. And you can probably still get hard copies. Obviously this hard copy came from a discount store or a secondhand store, so other people have bought it. They're still out there. And as they start purging their record collections, you never know what you're going to pick up. This one's in excellent shape too. Yes, streaming networks. Best place to go to take a look at it. The actual Alice's Restaurant's on there if you want to experience the whole album, as well as the other albums he's put out. And it's just a piece of history again. It's a lot of fun to kick off the work week with. Well, wrap up the work week with and kick off your weekend, but certainly worth checking out. The music of Arlo Guthrie. Trip back into the late 60s, early 70s, and right into 2020s. That's it for today. Everybody have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by.